What is going on, boys and ghouls? I am Down South 77, and this is 3 Star Draw. This is an adult collector channel where we talk about G.I. Joe and G.I. Joe stuff, primarily G.I. Joe classified. And every now and then I will grab something from other lines I'm interested in and might do a review on it or show it off or some pictures or who knows what I'm going to do. Because Joe is the love and the passion, but it is not the only interest. So I'll grab other things that interest me. So we have been in a G.I. Joe classified drought for the last few months. Haven't had a whole lot shipping, and it's funny how we were all going, oh, good, my wallet needs a break. But after about 5 or 6 weeks, we're like, oh, where's the new stuff? Where's the new stuff? I woke up in Debo Pigeon Coop. Well, that's kind of what's happened to me. So I mentioned we've been in a drought. Well, it's about to start pouring down rain because we're about to start getting all the new stuff, and it's all shipping early, like I said it would, but like everybody else knew it would. So I'll tell a little story about what we're going to look at today. When you order something from Pulse, do not pick the post office option. I made that mistake almost 2 weeks ago. I was very happy to see that they offered an option other than FedEx, and I'm always going to support the USPS when I can. I always try to go with them first, and if I can't go with them, I try to go with UPS. So I was excited to see that I had an option other than FedEx, so I took it when I ordered what we're going to look at today. And I did not realize that they were going to hand it off to DHL. Never hand anything off to DHL, and go completely around handing anything to DHL if you can. Y'all, I believe in other stuff out there in the universe, and I'm fairly confident that when we find the Stargate that leads to another dimension or another planet, it's going to be underneath a DHL shipping facility, because everything that comes from DHL falls in to that Stargate and goes somewhere else for about 4 or 5 days. I couldn't even find it. So just a little public service announcement. Now you know, knowing is half the battle. So let's get to what we're going to take a look at today. This is something I've been, I wouldn't say eagerly waiting for, but I've been waiting for it. They shipped this before they shipped my Vamp, hashtag Vamp Spam. And the Vamp has been here for a week, and this just got here today. So I've been waiting to take a look at this item, so we're going to go ahead and show it off. I'll get some more light on and rearrange the camera and stuff. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 60th anniversary Browning M2 50 caliber heavy machine gun. This is the machine gun that should have come with a Roadblock way back when. We've had 4 of Roadblock, and it took before we get the 4th version of Roadblock that's coming out in a couple months, well, probably in about 4 weeks, before we finally get his proper gun. Now, I like the little mini gun that he came with, but yeah, it's not his Ma Deuce, which is what this is. So you can see it there on the back. It's got this thing up here in the front where it's not really showing it off. It's kind of in the background there. So you can get it set up. It looks pretty nice. So we're going to go ahead and crack this thing open, and we're going to check out the G.I. Joe 60th anniversary action Ma Deuce. All right, take a look at it there, and it's no longer cardboard prison. It's an awful big box for, I mean, it's a big gun, but it's an awful big box to ship such a little gun. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm probably going to go ahead and get this thing out of here. Oh, I don't even think that gun fits on that stand. It was just there at the bottom. Is that where it's supposed to be? So all this packaging here for this thing. So very large box for this. So I'm gonna mute this real quick while I pop it out of the plastic prison here that it is now in, and I don't want to subject you guys to a lot of that. All right, man, that was a lot. I like to never got that thing out of there. So let's go ahead and look at it straight out of the packaging here. It does have a little bit of curvature to the barrel. It's not as gummy as a lot of the other stuff is. It's okay, you know. Not much paint on the way, you know, or in the way of apps on it. It's all one color. This kind of weird greenish brown. It's not even like really olive drab. There's some pretty good detail on it. Of course, it's not anything like what you're going to get out of Gridiron. It does have a port for blast effects there. It does have the handle here for it. There goes my ring light acting stupid again. Drove right by Walmart today, didn't even think about it. So the handles in the back they're really gummy. I don't care for that, but you know, I guess it'll make it easier to go into their hands. So you've got the belt, and this has got a different type of plug-in for it. This should go in on this side. So that's nice. Like it goes in and it catches. It's like the pull toys we had when we were kids. So it's not going to fall out, which is really nice, as I'm going to show you in just a second. Would be great if everything that we have does come with the belt feed that way, so it can feed in the right side and the shells could come out this way. So you got your little peg here, does peg right there in the tripod, and this will fold down, I think, on the tripod. Does it not? Maybe it don't. No, that's not hinged. I thought that folded up on this thing. But I mean, that's okay. Does what it's supposed to do, but it would be nice if it had if you could fold it up and get some more elevation at it, because if you get a figure that's going to use this thing, he's going to be all sitting down all spread eagle, and I guess you'd probably have it for that. You'd have it that way. So let's go ahead and compare it to the trash one that the Vamp comes with, because I think it's just about the same gun, except for that. Go ahead and pop this back off here. Of course, that one does not come with the mounting thingamabob. So let's see if these are the same weapon. I just realized that is bent. So yeah, I just pulled this thing off the Vamp, and I haven't watched enough of these reviews, so it is the same weapon. Actually, the OD green on the one from the Vamp actually makes it look a little nicer, but then you realize that it's hollow and it's just a movie gun, because it's got no inner workings there. Of course, it's also set up to feed from the wrong side too. So I wanted to compare the two. It's pretty much the same mold there, and this one it's got the call sign numbers on it. Of course, this one, that doesn't pull out on the end of it. I want to see something. Let's see if these bullets will feed into here, and well, what do you know? They go in, and it has the little ridges in there that will hold these, and I'm doing it backwards, I think. Those are some ugly bullets, aren't they? Yeah, so they're supposed to go in this way, and it's not grabbing it. But when you put them in backwards, there. Okay, so it will. I was wrong. It will go in there, and that is the correct way that thing should feed. So this is the point that I was trying to make, showing the difference in these two. Where is this part on this, where we've got to wedge this in there? And mine's bent this way because this is the gun off the right side, because I want my bullets going in correctly. And so that's why mine's bent this way. My vamp gun actually sets a little up like this because I want the bullets feeding in right. This is horrible. But we're not looking at the vamp hashtag vamp spam. We're looking at the 60th anniversary Browning M2. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this back in there. It's pretty basic. It would have been good to get an ammo can for this that is this, but with the correct connector so the thing will actually stay in there. So I just wanted to show that off. I've been looking forward to this. I should have Roadblock over here, but I didn't bother grabbing him off the shelf. I didn't want to bother him. He's had a busy day. So there it is, guys. There is the 60th anniversary action Browning M2 Deuce 50 caliber that should have come with Roadblock from the beginning. If you guys like this kind of stuff, I'd appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, drop me a comment down below. I try to respond to all of them, and we should be getting loaded down on Joe stuff later this week. I'm going to heat this barrel up a little bit and try to get it where it looks good because, did I forget to mention that this is a $36 gun. I paid $36 for this weapon. I don't know if it was worth $36, but it'll probably look good when I put it on Roadblock. So I will see you guys next time on 3 Star Draw.